All right. I'm David, as you know already. This is Natalie.
Hi.
We met on the shelter because there was like a rocket alarm.
Yeah, the
And
sirens.
yeah, she's just a neighbor, and I thought I'll have a neighbor on. So tell me about yourself. What do you do for a living?
So I work in high tech. I work in sales,
Okay.
sales slash account management. So the external side of things, the friendly side, I guess you can say. So that's what I do for work.
Okay. And you told me already, you came from Florida.
Yeah.
Why did you come to Israel?
Ooh, that's complicated. Um, well, uh, I love Israel. I've always loved Israel. I'm Jewish, grew up going to Hebrew school, and I had my bat mitzvah. My father's Israeli, but that's a whole story that we can get into.
Sure.
I think
We have time.
that's important. Yeah, actually. And I first came here when I was 19 or so.
Okay.
And I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And I wanted to move here then. I wanted to join the IDF and like move. And I was told by my family, no, like finish school, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't do it. I wasn't brave enough. But time went by, I kind of let it go, stayed in the States, got comfortable. And then October 7th happened. Like I had left Judaism too, basically entirely, pretty much entirely too. I had become completely secular.
Okay.
So when October 7th happened, it changed everything basically.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it again. I felt the like pain basically from everyone. And I realized how important it is to be connected, and it reawakened this part of me that loves Israel again, which was a beautiful thing. It's a disturbing event that enlightened me, however, so something good kind of can come from that darkness.
Yeah.
But then I stayed in the States. I was getting more and more, I guess, fueled and like upset, and then seeing the rise in antisemitism around, even in the States, which was crazy to me.
Okay.
Crazy.
Because you never felt it before?
No.
Really? Okay.
No. Very maybe once in my life.
Yeah.
Like once.
And then
it
like
was
the frequency got like to like what?
I mean, I didn't experience it personally in Florida. Florida is a great state for that because our senator and our governor is like, no, it's not happening here, which I am so thankful for. He even welcomed students from universities all around the country to come to Florida universities. He's like, this won't happen there, don't worry.
Okay.
So it's a different vibe than like New York or California, where it's much more like liberal left,
Yeah.
and they are
yeah.
that's a whole nother
Washington.
thing.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but to see that and then to hear stories about it and just Israelis getting attacked or Jews being attacked, it's like, whoa, what is happening? This is the United States. We're all supposed to be melting together. And then friends too. Friends, acquaintances start posting things that are so ignorant.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. I was truly shocked. Some of these are very educated people. And I was like, how can you even think this or project this?
Yeah.
Especially then on social media or just outwardly where people can see this. I was astonished. And I removed so many people from my platforms, everything, my life.
Did you try to actually have a conversation with the people, like to engage with their opinions or with their like specific issues?
I had one girl message me when I was posting things about like pro-Israel, and she was like, "How can you say this when people are dying in Gaza? Like, have you no sympathy or empathy?" and I could not, the rage that I felt was so enormous that all I could basically say was, I would like you to do some research before you speak to me.
Yeah.
And educate yourself. And I couldn't. No, so not really.
Okay.
Because
It's understandable.
I don't want to give them more fuel, if that makes sense, by my reaction. And I know myself in that way of like, I would need to be very calm and not triggered emotionally or, you know, with my anger regarding this. And it's not easy to do that. And some people just it's not even worth it. It's like, oh, okay, you've shown me who you are. You're stupid. Yeah. So why should I even bother arguing with stupid? There's no changing that. So it's a waste of my time.
Yeah.
So maybe I should have done that more.
I mean, maybe it would be a waste of your time. We don't know.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So that's why I just would remove them and be
I totally get
whatever.
it.
I don't want to see you. I never want to speak to you ever again. That's it. Yeah. So then my mom made Aliyah 2 years ago, but she came back to the States. She missed me and my brother. It was hard, you know, and I was like, you know what, I'm going. Like, I've always wanted to. This has always been a dream. And so I'm here and I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's crazy. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful that I took the dive.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you start it by doing Masa Israeli or something like that?
I did. Yeah, I did. So this March, I did a Masa program.
Okay.
It was remote work because I work in high tech. So I was able to work my job still and be here. And I was like, oh, it was in Tel Aviv. And I was like, oh, okay, like sold immediately. Like I was already thinking about it again. And I was just like, okay, that's done, of course.
Yeah.
So they do a good job with that.
Yeah,
They do a very good job with it. It's amazing. I would encourage people to do a program if they're interested or have that little itch or urge because it will show you what you need to see.
And I also think like for example in the States when you're just reading the media and reading or on social media or whatever platform about all the subject, you get such a skewed view of the world because when you get like to Israel, you see like the Arabic Israelis that love Israel.
Right.
You know?
Well, that's okay. So here we can kind of transition to this because this has to do with my family. So my father is Druze. And that's not common. They don't usually marry outside.
For sure. Yeah.
Like this is, and people don't know this about Druze. The Druze people aren't really known at all.
Yeah.
I don't even know about them because, you know, because of that, literally, you know, so the family, it's closed. So I don't know them. And so he married my mother who's Jewish. And it was kind of like, okay, you're cut off from the family, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Like you can't do that. But they love Israel. I know that. They serve in the military, highly ranked. As some of my uncles. My dad still goes and visits now. It's like lightened up a little bit, which is amazing, which is awesome. And I hope part of too why I'm here. This is also part of why I'm here. Is to try to connect with my family that's here. There's like hundreds of people like near Haifa.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, like, can we talk? Can we hang out? So, you know, a few of my cousins are, I guess, brave enough to engage with me. I had a video call with one of my cousins for the first time in my life recently in the past, like 2 weeks. And that was amazing. We both cried on the phone. It was so beautiful. We kind of look alike, you know. I was like, oh my God, like, wow, this is my family.
Yeah.
And so, but they, I don't know if they even consider themselves Arabs though. They're Druze. It's a whole thing. It's separate. No, it's not. So, So that is beautiful too, because that's a whole nother culture, a whole nother religion, a whole nother set of people that love Israel and fight for it and die for it and protect it. And I think that people don't even know who they are. Like what was happening in Syria too recently.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like where's the world? Where's the global outrage for that? Honestly, nowhere. I was disgusted.
That's how it is. That's the world we live in. We live in a world that, like money talks, and that just doesn't get any revenue, I think,
I guess
those wars, like Congo war, who gives a fuck, who gives a fuck about Congo?
I mean, okay, I'm guilty of that too. I'm guilty of that.
But we're just the people. We're just the people. We're not actually guilty.
Yeah.
Like we get feed, we have our own lives, our own things, and then we see what the media tells us.
Right, exactly.
And the media is controlled by conglomerates and capitalists and
it's tailored for certain reactions or certain movements.
It's not actually our fault, but it will change if we will change. If we will change our actions. If we will seek the truth of the world and to see that the world, I don't know if you know this, but currently there are the most amount of slaves alive that ever been recorded. Because of the population. Sure,
I was going to say.
But still, like that's crazy. That's suffering,
that
right?
Is suffering.
That's more suffering.
That is.
That's more suffering. That's all it is. And we think we're like so like sophisticated and technological and everything is great and advanced and we're the 21st century, we're good. No. Some places are like hellholes, really hellholes. And no one's stopping it. No one's talking about it because there's profit to make out of it.
Right.
And I think this war, there's profit to make out of exposing it and telling about it and like making it making it
sensationalized.
Sensationalizing it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, look at what it has stirred up. Look at it. It's everywhere. In Europe, it's crazy. In the US, it's crazy. I don't understand how the Western countries who are not in touch with the effect that extreme Islam has. I think there's a disconnect that is happening with the reality and what is perceived. Because, do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Middle Eastern countries have said, we want to get rid of Hamas. Like, Arab countries have said this. And the West is like, I don't understand. Yeah. It's out of touch.
It's really out of touch. And they don't know the history. They don't know the amount of conflict we have here. They don't know the history. That's true. Like the country is so small. Yeah. We can't let them have like an air force or something, stuff like that. Right. Like it's impossible. They will destroy us.
Yeah. Well, and two, I guess because I'm closer to it and I have investment, I'm Jewish, I have family here, that kind of thing. I'm more invested in what's happening. Right. And my family would talk about it, so I am much more aware and involved. So I understand with people who have no connection and then all they see is what's on the media. I mean, it's just horribly inaccurate, in my opinion. So it's a shame to see that happening. Yeah. In the world today. So that's part of why, I'm here.
I feel the same. Like it's so strange, like that people don't even question it,
Yeah.
They just
it's the one side, right? Where's the challenge? See, and this is part of my personality, I think, too. It's like, oh, they're all saying this one thing. Oh, so I'm going to go to the other side and be like, but what is this? Yeah. Because it's important to challenge. You can't just all agree. That's an echo chamber. Yeah. And then nothing changes and then nothing advances, nothing progresses.
And you don't know if you're in control or you're being controlled.
Right.
Like, where's your judgment?
Right.
You have no judgment.
Right. You have no sense of discernment for yourself. Oh, it's just, oh, yeah, okay. You only accept. Yeah. No, no, no.
I think
No,
it's a
no,
terrible mentality. I think the
no.
world going to this path, like the people going to this path, because it's the easiest path.
Yeah.
It's easiest to
Yeah.
just have someone, some arbiter of truth,
Tell
you know,
you. Right.
to tell you what to think and what to do.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it. And I think it starts with fear. It starts with laziness, and with
Yeah.
thinking that you know it all.
Yeah, and lack of like even interest, really. It's like not worth your time to
Yeah.
do your own research
Yeah.
or
But you still have like a judgment about it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like it doesn't worth your time, but you have a judgment about it.
Right.
What's going on? Can't you be like neutral? Can't you be like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't researched it enough.
Yeah, like I don't know enough. Yeah. Right. Like a regular.
Like a normal response.
Like a regular human.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a great movie. I will never forget this scene in a movie. World War Z. I don't know if you've seen it.
Haven't seen
Brad Pitt. It's like zombie apocalypse takes over.
Yeah, in Jerusalem.
In Jerusalem,
right?
and the wall in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So there's a scene in Israel, and they're deciding. It's the Israeli government. They're like, "Oh, okay, what should we do?" And I will always remember this because it's what I'm talking about. Everyone at the table was agreeing with this one thing, and another guy says, "But wait." And when he said that, and they changed their mind and did what he said, and it saved them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there has to be that challenger or the difference of opinion to see another perspective.
Yeah, to get a more accurate, like a more accurate view of the world.
Well, and to get you thinking, actually thinking, instead of just, oh, okay, yeah. No, actually think about it. Wait, but what if it's like this? Mm-hmm. Oh, now you have to think? Oh, okay, I know that takes effort.
Yeah, but that's a big issue. I'm all about thinking for myself. I even about laws, like some laws, I break them. Why? Because I believe that I should break them. Like jaywalking, I'll jaywalk.
I do that too.
I'll jaywalk. Like I'm
Don't
not gonna,
arrest me.
I'm not gonna wait.
Don't arrest me.
Especially in Israel, there's like a minute long, even more than a minute long. Crossroads that are like random crossroads. Nothing crazy, nothing like a huge junction. No, just like the smallest part of the city.
I do that all the time too.
Yeah. So
there are old laws too that make no sense or are not applicable even to today now. So in the U.S. there's tons like that. It's like, oh, you can't tie your horse on a certain like flagpole. It's like, okay, like
or
what?
Like for duels, right?
I don't know.
Mutual combat.
There's so many that are like that.
Yeah, it's so weird. I think like when you have laws that aren't applicable, like that's a big that says a lot about your government, you know, and everyone's government.
Yeah.
And when you have the same thing, when you have laws that aren't enforced, right, I can just get a slap on the wrist instead for everything. I'm talking about even if if a cop saw me like driving too fast or something, no, I should get the ticket. There's no way around it. Like that's
so it's
how it
black
should
and
be.
White. You think it is black and white?
That's
with
how
law.
it should be.
Okay.
I think like when but we should first, of course, we need to go to a judge and everything and like have it assessed.
Yeah.
But still, there's no need to be like this judgment from the police officer.
Okay.
That's not
because
his role.
they're not the law. They're
not his
like,
role.
Right. They're the enforcement, not the decision maker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in Israel, there's a law. I'm pretty sure there's a law. Pretty sure. Like 95%. There's a law about walking on the street with headphones.
Oh.
You can't walk in the street or cross the road with both headphones on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So when I see this law, I'm thinking to myself, well, if there's someone that the government really wants to destroy, they'll just use that law against him. It's really simple.
That's easy.
Like there's camera everywhere in Tel Aviv. Like if someone like pokes something, like
maybe that's why some of them are there.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
It just gives an easy in.
It's an easy route, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but no. Come with me. Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
I think that's like the reason it's like that is because the people aren't in control. Like we're getting controlled by the government that has all of the say in the world about our lives, about our taxes, about I'm pretty anarcho-capitalist, pretty
Okay,
anarcho-capitalist.
okay,
But I
okay.
do think we need government, we need laws. But I also think the government should be very stricted, very
Okay.
minimized,
Okay.
and in a local sense, we need like even in a neighborhood, we need like way stronger
Like
influence.
localized decisions from
Yeah.
people who are from that
From that area and from that
Yeah.
culture,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
If Bnei Brak will decide like we don't want anyone to drive, we don't want electricity
Yeah.
in our like
On
parameters.
Shabbat. Yeah.
I'm all for
Okay.
that.
Like
I'm
you
all for-
decided that.
Yeah,
Right.
makes total sense.
Right.
You know,
It's
but to not have like public transportation around the country, like what the fuck are you
like
talking
in
about?
Tel Aviv.
What the hell? What the hell? Yeah.
I mean, it is a Jewish country, so I understand on certain levels, but still, I get what you mean of like the localization of it. It's like in the United States, we have the state governments, so each state has their own government, but then there's the federal umbrella over it all.
Right.
So it's kind of like that, sort of. But yeah, I understand. I don't know enough, to be honest, about Israeli politics yet at this point to really be able to speak on it in an educated way. So I don't know what to say. I don't want to speak out of turn. You know what I mean?
What do you think? So, what do you think about American like politics?
It's wild.
Yeah,
it's wild. I mean, I've also noticed too something with like from my program in March. A lot of the Jews who came here are much more conservative. And I happen to be one of those. And I am astonished to even say that because my whole life I was very, liberal, Democrat, all these things. But when October 7th happened, it like shook me of like, oh, this is nope, not anymore. Not anymore. So I actually voted for Trump. I voted for Trump this last time. I didn't the first time because I was like, oh no, like this is nuts. And then I saw what happened with the next president, Biden, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
That's nuts,
Yeah,
actually.
that was really crazy.
That's actually nuts.
He was out of his mind.
I'm voting for Trump. He was incompetent.
Yeah, like everyone saw it.
So
everyone. Like in worldwide meetings, he's going to nowhere. Yeah, it's
a joke. That's pathetic. That you want to make a mockery of our country? Absolutely not. No. So let me go where I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah, and Kamala is extremely incompetent. Like from what I saw,
well,
she couldn't hold like a deep conversation about issues.
It's not even that. For me, it wasn't even that. It was the fact that she was complicit in having Biden be the president.
Yeah.
And being a part of that.
Nope.
I know there's full of lies. I know everything in politics is manipulated and twisted, but you were directly a part of that? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I don't trust you for 1/2 of a second.
Yeah. And I don't think like Trump is good. I just think he's better.
He's better. Exactly. Yeah. It's the lesser
Which is
two evils. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I think it's such a common like stance on things.
Yeah.
Which is so dangerous that we just
like acknowledge that it's not good, but he's better.
He's just the better option. Can we get a good option for once?
I don't
know. The hell?
I mean, I like a lot of what Trump has done, so I'm very thankful that he's the president now. I think that the world would look much different if he was not president. And
I think the same.
So,
I think the same. He's a business owner. He knows how to run businesses. And
and that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a large business, the whole world. So when you know what the demand is, and you can control it and be aware of it, I think he's done a really, really good job.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't change how I voted. I'm very thankful. And I just never thought in my life that I would vote for Trump.
Yeah. Let alone conservative.
Let alone conservative.
Yeah.
Like, what has happened? I'm very socially liberal. Like, do whatever you want, whatever. I don't care. Just leave me alone. But do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But when I'm not being or my interests are not being left alone, that changes things. So.
I
Yeah.
feel like the American left is becoming more and more a competition to the bottom, like a victimhood competition.
It's
You know,
crazy.
we're looking for the most
Yeah, like woe is
victimized
me.
person.
I
Yeah,
can't do anything for myself. I need everything handed to me.
such a
I
bad
can't.
mentality to have.
Yeah, where's the drive or the self?
Actualization.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is it?
Mm,
You're just gonna be a victim for the rest of your life.
right, or you just jump on every bandwagon that the media presents to you too. That's
Yeah.
what we were talking about earlier. It's like no discernment, no questioning, no research of your own, and just support whatever movement is trendy now.
That's exactly what it is.
It's like,
That's
okay,
exactly what it is.
okay, you're like,
where are the Ukraine
can't.
flags?
Right.
Where are they?
Right.
They're gone.
Right.
They're gone. And the war's still going on, for sure, but they're gone. Who cares about that?
Right, who cares anymore? We're on to the next.
Gaza is the new...
It's the new cool
popular
thing.
kid.
Yeah. Like wearing the keffiyeh, whatever. It's like, oh, okay, you look really cool. Until they're made to do that.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
No choice anymore.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think is gonna be the future of America? Have you ever thought about that? Because all I see from my perspective as an Israeli, all I see is the violence, more and more aggressive, more violence with what's his name? The guy that the cops killed in his neck, right? George Floyd.
Oh, okay.
Ever since that happened.
Yeah, okay, with the Black Lives Matter
Yeah,
thing.
ever since Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
ever since that happened, like everything, like I feel got way more extreme, way more violent, way more kinetic. You know?
Yeah, I think, like, think about the founding of the United States too. It's from a very specific way of thinking, which is it's extremes, it's black and white. Think about everything is kind of set up in duality. The two political parties, very rich, very poor. There's a lot of this kind of pull towards extremes, and it's become even more prevalent now. I agree. But I do think that like when you come to this end of these extremes, it comes back to the middle. There has to be, you can't just keep going on and on. Like, it's gonna come back, at least in my opinion, to a middle ground where these extremes realize, oh, but we're actually the same. We're just extremes of this.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same line. It's just the two ends of it.
Yeah. I get what you mean. It gets connected.
Yeah. And so then once
There's
that happens,
yeah,
I don't know what it
is. Horseshoe theory.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
Because you turn back.
Yeah, you turn back, and then it's much more middle ground for everyone, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, but I think the problem is, like, we don't know how we'll get there.
I think it's going to take more extreme.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, like that's what's happening.
Because it didn't happen already.
Right.
How more?
How
extreme?
much more?
Yeah, how much more? Like, is it gonna be like a civil war?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm getting out of there.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I totally get it. You know?
I'm done.
Totally understandable.
The media is crazy. The politics, it's like just it's laughable, honestly. I will go onto social media and whatnot and literally laugh at things from our government, from Trump or from the White House, and I think it's funny. I honestly think it's funny. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think there's a lot of people who don't think it's funny at all.
Yeah, of course.
But I think I'm like, oh, finally, with some things. Of course, I told you I voted for Trump, so there are some things where I'm like, okay, finally.
Yeah.
Good. Somebody needs to say it.
Mm-hmm. Do you want
like, why are we tiptoeing around things? It's like, oh, why? Because I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. Like the left, it's like, how dare you tell me? I don't want to publicly offend anyone. You know what I mean? But there are issues where it's like, you know, no, there are things that need to be said, and there are things that are not okay.
Yeah.
And not everything is just honky-dory and, oh, because you say that you are one way means that I have to do that. No, I can still have my own decisions and do what I want. You can do what you want, sure. But don't tell me how to treat you or how to refer to you or how to talk to you or how... I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
You can't police a
You
person.
can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like the freedom of speech. You know? Like not in Israel.
No?
No, we don't have it.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have it.
No way.
Really? Yes.
So you're monitored. You can't discuss certain topics, like.
Yeah, okay. You can say it, but you get like you have consequences for it. You know.
Wow.
It's not like a dictatorship or something like that. You know.
I did not know that.
But it's just not the U.S. The U.S. is the only country in the world that you have like actual freedom of speech. Yeah.
Wow, that's very
important.
In
the U.S., I think the only exception is call for action and like terrorizing and stuff like that.
Yeah, like threatening.
Like influencing people. It's call for action.
Yeah, okay.
That's all there is. But in Israel, we don't actually have it.
Like, wow, like written in the
like
government.
You can say whatever you want unless it's a call for action. No one has it.
Wow.
Only the U.S. has it. That's why I think the U.S. is great, but it's also
it has the pros and cons. Yeah, because you're gonna hear everything. You're gonna hear everything.
And everyone is so like divided, and everyone is. I think like as a kid, I used to like see the U.S. as like the greatest country in the world. You know.
I think that's how people see it from outside. They always. I hear that from so many people from all countries around the world.
Freedom of speech, very capitalistic. You can do whatever you want. You can like actually make an influence in the world.
Yeah.
But
it's true.
But
you
can. It's true. You can. But as time goes, like the cultural aspect of it gets worse and worse and worse. So it doesn't make like it doesn't.
Is the trade-off worth it?
It doesn't worth it.
Right. Well, and that's where I'm at too. I love the freedom of speech. I didn't know that. That's interesting to know.
It's only
because
only
I
US,
value that tremendously.
Yeah.
That is critically important for being able to even have these kinds of conversations where, oh, I'm not censoring myself, even though I did a little bit.
Yeah, which is fine.
But I mean, that's my choice still. It's not from force or like legal action.
Right.
That's a completely different story.
Exactly.
So that's very interesting that you taught me something today about my own country and out here. Thank you.
I mean, it makes sense because you're from that country, but all over the world, there's no country, not in the UK, not in Canada, of course, not in South America, nowhere, not in Europe, nowhere.
I thought it was more of a Western thing. So I thought more Western countries had that.
Yeah, like there's the spirit of it, you know?
Yeah,
but if you take yourself too much to the edge, you're going to get some consequences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it is.
So that is beautiful. So I love that then about the United States for sure.
Yeah.
Because that's how things progress. That's why we can even have these two extremes continue to keep going, which the world witnesses as well. So it's not like a little bubble either per se, because I think these extremes also show the world the extremes, and eventually too everyone can kind of come back to this middle, which is the beauty of it all.
And also those extremes will be around us regardless of our freedom of speech.
Right.
With freedom of speech, we can actually see it. Around us. And then we can actually have conversations.
Exactly.
You know, the potential for conversation.
Exactly.
It's not really have conversation because it's mostly divided.
Yeah.
But still, the potential for conversation is so important because if you don't have it, like you're gonna just end up with more extremes.
Yeah. It'll
even
stay.
more extremes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, for example, I don't know if you saw it in Germany, the AfD, their political right-wing party. People say it's extremely right. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I haven't researched deep enough.
Me
but
either.
they have 6 candidates that died in the next 2 weeks.
Whoa.
Like the likelihood of that is impossible, you know? That's impossible. But I think they can't actually talk about it. They can't actually like say,
like what's happening.
yeah, like let's be real, they're getting killed.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't know
What?
the reason and all that.
Interesting.
But it's weird.
That is weird.
It's weird, and it's just before their election.
That's very odd.
Yeah.
Very odd.
So when you can talk about it, you can actually exchange ideas.
Yeah.
And you can actually
figure out what's happening.
Yeah, and that's the best way for us, the people, to have some power.
Yeah. Well, and to understand what's happening, to have some ability to figure things out for ourselves and not just be told all the time.
Yeah.
So challenge yourself, do research, do your own. It's important.
Let's shift for some other subject.
Yeah.
What's your ambition for life? You seem very ambitious. You have vigor in your eyes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And so I want to ask, like, where does it come from, and what is your like ambition? Where do you want to see yourself in the future?
Ooh. Where does it come from? I think a lot of it comes, well, this is rather dark, honestly. But it comes from pain, really, from like growing up and understanding that I am not a part of something that I long to be a part of, like with my family. That caused a lot of pain. And so one of my goals really is to help somehow connect these communities even more. I mean, I know that the Druze and the Jewish people are connected. It's a blood brotherhood, basically. But on a different level. And so that's part of, like I said, why I'm here also. So I don't know exactly how that's going to happen. I like to write. I was telling you I like to write. And I think part of what I'm writing is a story that involves this concept of like building a bridge between different people and different ideologies. And so that's very important to me just because of my background. It's not necessarily easy to talk about either, but it's very important to me personally because I think too, moving forward in the future, if I have children, I want them to be able to connect with their family. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It matters that we're family.
Yeah.
So if I have to be the one who's gonna, which I feel like that I have to be, I feel like that's what I have to do, is be the one to like go out there and be like, listen, like, I know there's this wall here, but like, let's take it down a little bit. That's what I'll do, no matter what, how hard it is. It's okay. I can handle it.
Yeah.
You know, I can handle it. But for the generations moving forward, I don't want any of them to be in this position that I'm in where they feel like they can't connect with their family. On both sides too, you know. I'm sure there are people that want to connect with me that feel like they can't.
Right.
And that's such a shame. For what? Literally for what?
Yeah.
So that, and it's not welcomed. Like, it is not welcomed.
Specifically in the Druze community. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
And so, and people can research this for themselves. It's because it's a very small, so not many people know about it. And it's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I just don't even know enough about it, and I'm part of it. It's like, how can that be? So, and I always wanted to know. It's like when somebody tells me no, it's like, oh.
What are you hiding?
Yes, yeah.
Now I want to know.
Now I want to know. You're not going to stop me. Yeah. So I think that's also what drives me a little bit. But yeah. So connecting people is what drives me, especially within family.
And that's gonna be, you think that's like your quest in life? I feel like it is.
Yes.
Maybe like right now you see it in like a very localized way.
Yeah.
It's just your family, but I think you can bridge other
Right.
groups of people, you know,
Right.
not just your family.
Right. By the experience that I've had, and hopefully building that connection and building that bridge, it can be an example for other people of, oh, wait, it's okay.
Yeah. We're all humans.
It's okay. We're both people. Yeah.
We forgot we're all humans.
Yeah.
We all have opinions.
Right.
And within those opinions, we all have mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah, we forgot about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not perfect, please. I've made plenty of mistakes in my life. But they've all taught me things too. So that's another thing I think is important, is to take those regrets or take those mistakes or whatever it may be. It's like, what did I learn from this? What was this teaching me? Because that is how we grow.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that is my quest. I literally think that's why I was even born.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
why were you born? Exactly. That's the most precise way of thinking about it, I think.
Because it's not common to be in a part of, they marry each other. Doesn't really happen. So yeah, why else would I be born? Honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm working on it. I'm starting here. It's taken a long time for me to get here. But now I'm here. I'm talking about it. I never used to talk about this, ever. Never. It was like, don't say anything.
Yeah.
I was told to not say, don't talk
You'll
about it.
You'll bring shame to your family.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
That's the truth. That's just what we are, you know? That's the situation.
But you know what? I'm not gonna, it made me personally very, feel that shame for no reason. Really, at the end of the day, why should I be ashamed? I was just born.
Right.
And I should be able to own and be proud of both parts of me equally, which I am. Even though I don't know much about this one part, like, okay, oh well, but I'm still proud of it. They're amazing from what I know. Awesome. I want to know more. So, yeah, I think that's what drives me, is to be a connector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope you manage to do that, you know?
Thank
really.
you.
Do you have anything else you want to tell the camera?
No. Follow David and his podcast, and, you know, do your own research and think for yourself.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
It was really great.